Good day, good people. So we are back again with Usdjpy, of which you all know that it is a dollar currency. This is the JP, of which is a Japanese yen. So without wasting any time, let's do what we usually do, which is a top-down analysis, starting from a high time frame and go toward the down time frame. So on GBP USD, we have our structure of which overall look like this. Usdjpy. Let me show something. So let's start. Let me turn off this thing. So this thing of ours look like this. Learn how the charts actually move. Then it's going to be easier for you to get your trade. Since you know that every time when you create a high, as you know that we are in some sort of a ranging, some ranging markets here. And also notice that every time when you create a high on Usdjpy, we intend to go down, or we intend to sell for some times before we get another high. See this, I think that is how it's actually moving. I feel like it is building up to the upside, but overall it is giving us those ups and down as it goes toward the upside. I feel like we are on some bearish trend right now, because if you can see, this is our daily time frame and this is our support at this particular level here. I feel like we'll be looking for more of sales until we reach this particular level here, because I can tell the way it is actually moving. The way it is moving, I feel like it is creating a high, then it's give us some sales. Create a high, give us a sale. Create a high, give us a sale. Create a high, give us some sales. I feel like we are on that type of movement. But for now, let's try to dive in much more deeper and see what we are going to be figuring out as time goes by on some Usdjpy. Okay, let's go to 4-hour time frame. Okay, our 4-hour time frame simply looks like this. So this was our high here. Let me first decrease these levels here. Decrease one, our high. So let's try to focus on this one. I feel like we are having some sort of a movement to the upside. Then after having this type of a movement, we're able to give us a new range here. Give us a bridge by creating this level as to be our consolidation pattern. Give us more pressure of buyers at this particular level, make it much more of a ceiling before we get those buys to the upside. And by understanding momentum and volatility, you can easily tell by having this sharp volatility at this particular level, this could be one that also results in some big sales, because now we have bypassed this level of which we're in some other levels of which we'll be willing to look for sales. I believe that we'll be looking for sales. And also we have break here. So we have break here, this level here. Now we have separated this stage into stages. We have this type of level here, of which this one was also looking for buys. But if the time is give us this selling candle of a big first candle to the downside, this will simply mean that sales are in charge at this particular levels of it. This way we get our sales. And also this level, this was supposed to be the level of reversals, but also we're able to shoot down. I believe that by having this type of momentum in Usdjpy, we'll be looking for more of sales until we reach this particular level here. Until we reach this red level here, this is where we are going to be looking for reversal. But for now on Usdjpy, I feel like we're still looking for more sales to the downside. And also, guys, nowhere to put your sales, you see. So let's try to do it like this, put it like this, and also get this one to be our level here. Okay, so now we have some sort of a level of where we'll be willing to see some rejection or continuation of a certain direction. Okay, let's put it here. And so now we have this two type level here, of which this level simply means that we are easily breaking out of the trend. And by breaking out of the trend simply means that we are looking for more of sale to the downside. This was I already thought. We are looking for sale to the downside. Let me clip this one and put it here. We are already on a selling trade when it's come to GBP USD. You see. So not GBP, when it's come to Usdjpy, we are already on a selling trade. And by understanding how we can actually pose our sales, simply is much more of like an easy trade of which you can easily take, so that it's going to be much more easier for you to make money and understand exactly what you are actually doing, you see. So there's going to be a little much more of some technical analysis when it's come to USD USDJPY, of which I believe that it will look like this. But just take it in note that if you see a break in this level here, this is where you're going to put your sales. If you see a break under this level, just put your sale, don't hesitate. For now, let's just quickly jump to a 1 hour time frame, of which maybe we are going to have much more of what is actually happening on some USDJPY. Okay, we're having this some sort of a build up to the downside of it. This simply means some few continuation that might happen on some USDJPY, of which we are in this level here, but typically we'll be looking for these directions when we reach this particular level here, of which we're already forming this structure, of which now we must start experiencing some few continuation to the downside, or if we break above, we might continue respecting this level and take the few reversal to the upside. But I believe that in USDJPY we are on some selling side. Okay, so my sales will be when it break this type of level here. This will be my sales. When it break this level here, I'll be looking for my sales here. What is this thing? But now overall, I'm still looking for my sales when it's break this level. This way I'll be willing to put my sales. So this, I'll be saying that this will go to the downside. So this will be, I'm saying, let's make it bold italic. Okay, I'm still looking for sales when it's break this level. This is a 1 hour time frame. By looking how actually USDJPY move, placing sale, I feel like this is a good choice or a wise idea. But let's see again, because I feel like we're having some other technical confirmation here. Also, yes, of course, when we break these two levels, I feel like we're beating into the downside. But overall on USDJPY, I feel like we are having more of pressures to the downside. So if you are willing to put sales on USDJPY, this one's going to be a good idea or a wise choice you can easily take. But only if it's break this bold level here. Of which that type of level is 147, 1047,049. This is where you are willing to see a break of a price, then you are willing to take your entries of USDJPY. If you see a break of this particular price, just know that you are willing to take your sales. But if it's continue to give you a range upon this level, you just have to sit on your hands and be patient with it and see whether it will go to the upside or it will go to the downside. But according to this analysis and according to how other markets are moving when you compare it to USDJPY, I feel like we are having much more pressure of sale when it comes to USDJPY, of which even NFP did detect that sales will have more pressure. But let's see what is going to happen when the markets open, if you're going to get more sales to the downside. So now let's just quickly jump to 30 minutes. And also, guys, you can easily just share some of your comments if you don't get the structures clear or you don't understand the way that we are analyzing, because I believe that there are some of you in the group of which they are still newbies, they still want to understand a lot of what is happening, of which that is still good, because I believe this is the mind of beginners, of which, but we are taking more of educational trades. We are educating people how to trade, giving them some free knowledge of it they can use over time. So if you're looking for sales here, we are breaking down. This is more like a simple structure. Again, let's quickly jump to 15 minutes. 15 minutes, still the same thing. We'll be having some sort of a continuation here, but impasse still we might expect a range before we get another impasse. I believe that in USDJPY, for now, placing your sales here and putting your stop loss at these levels here and try to aim for these lows. This one is still going to be a wise trade, but for now I believe that we are done for USDJPY. And also, guys, let's try to be much more patient with currencies. Currencies require much more time, and let it play out, see how it's played out, watch it develop. Don't put your stop loss to be tight, because when your stop loss is tight, this type of stop loss is going to be the one that will stop you from making money, and also this stop loss is going to be the one that will detect either you will blow your account or you won't make money. So guys, I think we are done for Usdjpy. This means again on another currency pair or indices.